Grandhara Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 11, Chapter 15, verse 27. That was Sachin. It's here. English. 15. Text 27. How many will follow English? This is the Tamilian. English. Yovai madbhava mapanna Yututurva Situpuman Kutaschinna Yahanneta Tasya Chagya Yatamama. A person who perfectly meditates on me acquires my nature of being the superior ruler and controller. His order, like mine, can never be frustrated by any means. Purport. By the command of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, the entire creation is moving, as stated in Bhagavad Gita 9:10. Mayadakshena prakriti suyate sa characharam hetunanena kaunteya jagad viparivartate. This material nature is working under my direction, O son of Kunti, and it is producing all moving, non-moving beings. By its rule, this manifests as created and annihilated again and again. Similarly, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given his command that people all over the world should take to Krishna consciousness. Why don't you come forward? A fan chahiye, class chahiye. Put out the fan, come in the front. वो फैन चलना है क्या? Similarly, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given his command that all people, all over the world, should take to Krishna consciousness. The sincere devotee of Lord should go all over the world, repeating the Lord's command. In this way, they can share in his mystic opulence of giving orders that cannot be counteracted. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Salakaya Chakshurunmilitam Jena Tasmai Sri Gurave Namah Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Jena Bhutale Swayan Rupa Kadamayan Dadati Swapadantakam. Everybody say, Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Srivasadi Gaura Bhaktarinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Ram, Ram Ram. Come close. What is your background? What is your background? Huh? ఉద్యోగం చేస్తున్నారా? ఉద్యోగం చేస్తున్నారా? ఎవరిని తీసుకొచ్చారు? ఎవరిని తీసుకొచ్చారు తిరుపతి? ఎవరిని తీసుకొచ్చారు నెల్లూరు? అక్కడ తింటారా ఇక్కడ తింటారా? తిండి అక్కడ తిన్నారు. అది ప్రసాదం కాదు కదా. ఇస్కాన్లో ఏం పని చేయట్లే? ఇస్కాన్లో పని చేస్తున్నారా? సేవ అన్పెయిడ్, డబ్బులు తీసుకోకుండా సేవ చేస్తాం. వెరీ గుడ్. పెళ్ళయిందా మీకు? డ్రైవర్ బయలుదేరి ట్రెండ్ అయిపోయా. ఒక టంక, నో ప్రాబ్లం. హరే కృష్ణ. So here, Krishna is speaking to Uddhava on many topics because the Lord is the source of all knowledge. So whatever you want to know, you can always come to Bhagavad Gita. You can always come to Bhagavatam and read whatever you want, whatever knowledge you want. Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam, although they tell us what is the essence, but they also touch these other things that they are like steps. And ultimately they should lead to love of Godhead, love of Krishna. You can say slow track, fast track. The Bhakti Marga is fast track. And other paths, they are slowly coming. Once they come to Bhakti, then that means ultimately it will all end up. If they don't, then you will not derive complete benefit. Only some benefit. But if you want all benefits, then you have to be practicing the yoga of love. If you love Krishna, you will love everybody. Not only everybody, you will love all living entities. A devotee's heart is simply, it is throbbing with love. Because a devotee, he wants, so what is the instruction here? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has given his command that people all over the world should take to Krishna consciousness. So, people are suffering because they don't recognize Krishna, they don't follow the laws of God. The moment you don't recognize Krishna, you are criminal number one. There are so many types of criminals. Somebody who did a fraud is a criminal. Somebody who is cheating is a criminal. One who is murdering is a criminal. One who is raping is a criminal. One is lying is a criminal. So all kinds of. But what is the biggest crime? To reject God. How dare? Rejecting God. There is no bigger crime than that. All these are small crimes. Just like the crime you take without telling me I am seeing this side. You just take. That is also stealing. Is that right? Whether you steal jackfruit, or whether you steal money, or you steal very gold, big money. Anything you steal, but it is a small thief, big thief. Small thief means 10 rupees or taking this thing without telling me you take this. that is also thief. Is that right? So similarly, there are many kinds of crime, big and small. But what is the biggest crime? Just you ignore God. I don't care for God. I don't think there is God. And you just want to do anything you like. So you are criminal number one. All others, at least they are accepting God, but they are doing other small crimes. So that's why this world is full of people who say, I believe in God. You know, so you go to Hindus, oh, we believe in God. But I'm not Krishna worshipper. I worship Ayyappa. In your Tamil Nadu, people say Murugan. We worship Murugan. And people worship Amman. All criminals. If Krishna is God and you worship something else, then what is the point? Like you don't listen to Guru, but you cooperate, this, that. But you are not serious about whether we are pleasing the spiritual master or not. You know, there is a big court case happened 25 years between Bangalore ISKCON and Bombay ISKCON. What is the problem? Two problems. One is stealing the property of Bombay ISKCON. Stealing the property. That's one thing. And second thing is, you say, we don't need any gurus. We learnt everything from the guru, and then you kick out the guru. Prabhupada was the guru. And everybody learned from Prabhupada. No, Prabhupada is not there. Then you have to go to Prabhupada's disciples, and you should learn from them. Just like you are there. Did you meet Prabhupada? Did you meet Prabhupada? Then who told you about Krishna? Who told you about Krishna? Devotees. No names. Huh? Reading books means you are consulting Prabhupada. Okay. But how to get training, how to learn, you need somebody, some living person. Everything you read from books, and you can become a pure devotee, not possible. In practical life, so many things are there. In practical life, not just by books. You will be trained by a person, and then you will be consulting the books, whether we are following the books properly. You need a... So, I also first got Prabhupada books in America. And I read them, and they are so logical, and so they are so authoritative. Then I thought I should go to ISKCON and find out more. The books are clearly saying, but how to get the blessings of devotees, how to observe devotees and learn from their dedication. Then you will also, oh, I also want to become a devotee like him. So one problem between Bangalore ISKCON and Bombay ISKCON is that he has stolen the property which belongs to Bombay. Okay. How you can steal? By manipulating papers. Okay. Manipulate papers, give bribes and make new papers. I said, this property has nothing to do with Bangalore. In this business, anybody, anything can do. No? With money, you can do anything. All right. That's gone, okay. But what about accepting a guru? They say, we don't need any guru. We don't need any guru. We can directly go to Prabhupada. But how will you speak to Prabhupada? So, unless you become a very pure devotee, unless you become a pure devotee, you cannot speak to Jagannath. Jagannath doesn't want to meet people like us. And also Prabhupada also doesn't want to meet people. Prabhupada doesn't want to meet people who don't follow Guru Parampara. Because he told Guru Parampara, that everywhere. Evam parampara praptam imam rajarshio vidu sakalene hamata yogo nashta parantapa. Krishna says, go to your guru. You cannot go to any hodgepodge guru. You cannot go to any self-styled guru. You cannot go to that sampradaya, Advaita sampradaya, Mayavadi sampradaya. They also have gurus. And Krishna is saying, go to your guru in parampara, started by Krishna himself. How do you know which parampara is started by Krishna? By conclusion. Krishna told you worship me, you think of me, you become my devotee. So anyone who is at least accepting that Krishna is God, this may be the parampara, succession. And then the second thing, one is evam parampara prapta. If anything has started from Krishna and then coming, then everybody has to repeat the same thing. Krishna is God, Krishna is God. Because that is what is Krishna told, I am God. That is the Krishna is God. Second thing is tadvidhi pranipatena pariprasnena sevaya upadekshanti te jnanam jnanina tattvadarshana. Here also, go to a guru. Go to a guru means you can go to Vyasadeva. We went to Himalayas. We went to Badrinath. There is a Vyasa Gufa. And Vyasadeva is there. He is also sitting like this in his murti form. So many people go. And nobody is able to talk to Vyasa. Madhvacharyas talk to him. And Adi Shankaracharya talked to him. We also went there. He did not talk to us. Because you are not qualified. So to talk to a pure devotee, you should do some service, seva. Tadvidhi pranipatena. If you want to talk to him, first you go to a guru in parampara, surrender there, pranipate, pariprasnena, put questions. Don't treat him like ordinary person, argue with him, fight with him. You do it many times. बस महाराज बोलते रहते क्या जाए आए बात करो. Humility. No, I should, before one person I should not argue. Whoever we have kept in the temple, there are so many people. But with one person, like Preeti, did you argue any time with me? Did you argue with me any time? No. Because she understood the principle. With Maharaj, I should not argue. Otherwise, then which authority is left for us? Directly you have to go to Prabhupada. You want to go? No. Because why he will speak to you? So, tadvidhi pranipatena pariprasnena. You have to put questions humbly. Pariprasna means in a humble mood. Anything you can ask. Others. So this is a spiritual way of getting education. spiritual way of getting education. Never get into arguments. Never fight. Never be moody. Don't be moody. Because after all, they are here for helping us. Because we are conditioned souls. We just speak to anybody, anything. That means we are not even proper disciples. Like we also have taken sannyas. We were under many people. Anybody, anything. They have a right to do that. हम लोग Sridhar Maharaj, I was with Sridhar Maharaj, I was with Giriraj Maharaj, I was with Gopal Krishna Maharaj, I was with Radhanath Maharaj. You know. Anything they will say, just please them. Like her, always. Be cooperative, friendly. Always. I should submit. Immediately you will win their heart. Immediately. Wow. Because qualification, how to relate with a senior spiritual person. Huh? No arguments, no fights, no moody behavior. Very pleasing. Their Krishna devotees will be very. Nothing because our mind is not cooperating. We do all these things. If our mind cooperates, then we go, all right, let me follow and see. Let me hear and see. Let me think about it. Why did he say like that? That's why it is said. That is the pranipatana, surrender. So here, Krishna is coming to, this chapter is going to end. So, different siddhis, but as we advance more and come to what is called Param Siddhi, ultimate perfection. Siddhi means perfection. Ultimate yoga, topmost yoga. So, what is said here? A person who perfectly meditates on me acquires my nature. That means if you become pure devotee, Krishna is controlling everybody. Nobody can, Krishna can, like this story is here. This one. Yeah. This Bhasmasura, he cheated Lord Shiva and got a boon that if he puts his hand on anybody, Bhasma, finish. He'll just die, become a bunch of ashes. That is the Vardhan. And then he wanted to kill Shiva himself. I will put my. Then he came before Vishnu. Because Vishnu can control anybody. Vishnu, by his smiling, by his talking, nobody can violate. So Vishnu wanted to cheat this Bhasmasura. He is uncontrollable. He is trying to kill Shiva and take Parvati. He will not be able to do that, but he is thinking he can do that. And then he is chasing. And then he went to, Lord Shiva went to Vishnu. And then he prayed, I just gave him the boon and you want to kill me. All right, you just stay. Then Vishnu came in the guise of a Brahmin. And then he stood on the way of, is running. That Bhasmasura is running. And Shiva is beside. And in between, Vishnu came. And Vishnu just looked at him. Why are you running such speed? And that guy is escaping, that's Shiva. What happened and why he is running and you are running behind him? Then he spoke, he smiled, and he said, finish. Bhasmasura he could not use his intelligence. He said Shiva lives in crematoriums. He himself is a hopeless fellow. He doesn't have a good house. And he doesn't have any powers. That's why he's staying in the burial ground. Why do you think he can give you some boon? I don't think that boon will work. It's not real. If you want to try it, you touch it on your head. You put it on your head, say nothing happens. Then immediately say, let me see, finish. That means Vishnu can trick anybody. Whatever intelligence like you may have. So that's why it said, anybody who becomes a pure devotee of Krishna, he can also, like I tricked this lady, come and she joined. Now she think, why did I join? Krishna devotees, they trick. And then afterwards, you start thinking, oh, what happened? Already so many years are gone by. Nothing happened. You are safe. We brought you, this is your home. This is ISKCON movement. Suppose they trick you and make you join ISKCON. Is it bad or good? It's good. Because you are getting lost. You are after small things. And I influence you. Come on. No, that's by listening to my classes. And Krishna is God, I should be the bhakti. It's good. That's our business. Our business is to go everywhere. Dimag ko ghuma do. Krishna, don't go that side, don't go this side, don't go this side. Go this side to Jagannath. Temporarily, when I keep talking to you, they say, yeah, it's so exciting to follow Krishna Bhakti. And then you do for some time, but your mind is again going back. That's why you have to be always in the association of devotees. If you leave the association of devotees, your mind may cheat you again. When the mind is very strong. But Krishna devotees come temporarily, they influence you, and you become excited. And when they go away, again you want to go back. So we have to always stay in the association, no matter what. Everything. When you are in the association of devotees, everything is tailor-made by Krishna. Anything happen in ISKCON, like fight between Madhu Pandit and Bangalore ISKCON and Mumbai ISKCON. What Mumbai ISKCON people have to learn, what Madhu Pandit ISKCON has to learn. Both have to learn. It's not that only Madhu Pandit is rogue, only Madhu Pandit is bad. No. Because Madhu Pandit first became devotee in Mumbai. Then why he left Mumbai and started his own ISKCON? That also stealing that property and he wants to know I am separate ISKCON. If you create your own things, that's separate. But taking what is already belongs to Bombay, manipulate papers and do it. That means so. So that means he must be badly hurt. Something in ISKCON, some people, something, some dealings. These people are like devotees, but they are not pure. So, and they are trying to exploit me. So I don't allow them to exploit me. I just take precautions. So whenever inside ISKCON something happens, that also is. Because if you are a pure devotee, if I am a pure devotee, then I still know how to adjust. Because I said it is yoga of love. We are all together, not because we have some blood relations, not because we are neighbors. No, we are living together. All of us want to love Krishna. All of us want to serve Krishna. That's why we are here. You have come here from Erode. You have come here from Erode. Are you feeling this is that you are treated like an outsider? Are you feeling it? No, we came here nicely. Oh, this is also our house. Because Krishna devotees are like that. When our people come, you should make them comfortable. They take care of you. Please come. And then you meet, I can always go to ISKCON temple because they want us, please come, please keep coming. And we are here to make people devotees. So we don't see anybody as strangers, outsiders, but with a watchfulness. Some people may come to cheat. Some people may come for something else. Then if you don't do properly, then mission is cheated. But basically, if people come, innocent people come, simple people come, and people who are inquisitive, they come. They can always come. Because this is Krishna's place. This is not just one person, this is my place. No. Krishna's place, so anybody can come. But they should come to become submissive and serve Krishna. Because outside there is no service for Krishna. Here people can do service. So the point is, if somebody becomes a pure devotee, wherever he goes, he can influence people and they want to follow. Like Prabhupada, wherever he went, people became devotees. They want to follow him. This is called also a mystic perfection, yoga siddhi. When you go to new people and talk to them, but they become careful. Maybe this man is coming to exploit us. But devotees, when they speak, people, oh, this man is my well-wisher. This man is a good person. He is not a person to cheat. Because Krishna devotees can never cheat. Krishna devotees always want to make others happy. Krishna devotees always want to help people. That is the nature of, that's what it said. Sincere devotees of Lord should go all over the world. Big. 4 days, Pakistan-India war, 4 days. How much expenditure, how much money they have to spend to mobilize so much military, so many vehicles. And in 4 days, how much they have spent? Hundreds of crores. Hundreds. So if you go to war, you have to win. Then you have to be ready to spend anything. Once you go to war, you cannot think, I should save money. No. Finish. Win and come back. So when you are spending so much money to destroy, to kill, to spread hatred, then why don't you spend some time? If everybody spends a little time to chant Hare Krishna, to pray Krishna, so much will be saved, time will be saved, lives will be saved, wealth will be saved, and that can be used for constructive purposes. Constructive, it is destructive. All over the world, destruction. Russia, Ukraine, destruction, and Pakistan, Afghanistan, destruction, Israel, Iran, Israel, Philistine, destruction, everywhere, fights. Very costly fights. Because nowadays to make one warplane, how much each warplane will cost, literally 150 crores, one plane, so costly. And you shoot it down. That means in no time, 150 crores is finished. It gets burnt and finished. No more use. You cannot repair it. Once a warplane is shot down, it catches flame and it becomes pieces and pieces. Can you join the pieces and fly again? No. Very risky. You cannot have giants in the airplane. It blows in the halfway in the air. So somehow people should practice Krishna consciousness. If human beings have to live like human beings, human beings are living like animals. You are a human being, but your lifestyle is not like a human being. Human being because you are a human body. You are a human body. But just because a human body means culture, dharma, paropakar, helping others, trustworthy, simple nature, knowledge, pure. All things are there, not just because I'm a human being. Is that right? So that's why if you want to become a very competent man, if you want to become an expert, efficient, talented, everybody would like to be. But why don't you approach Krishna? Because Krishna is God. Vancha kalpa tarubhyasya kripa sindhu bhayavacha patitanam pavanebhyo. Krishna devotees, they introduce to Krishna. And what happens then? All your desires will be fulfilled. And no matter you are a crap, you are a good for nothing guy, you are a bad person, poor person. But if you just become Krishna devotee, your poverty is gone. And your mean nature, characterlessness, that will be gone. Again, you become very respected, very popular. And people want to become your followers. Previously, nobody wants to follow you. And you become a devotee of Krishna. And everybody likes you, appreciates you. So, if you want any kind of mystic perfections, yoga siddhis, and straight, direct, effective, and simple. Simple to follow, effective, that means surely you will, and direct, that means no question of being a failure. That's why Krishna is slowly leading Uddhav. My dear Uddhav, you are already a devotee. I'm just telling you different yoga systems and Ashtanga yoga. By Ashtanga yoga, you will not get Krishna Prema. By Ashtanga yoga, you get other siddhis. But if you practice Krishna Bhakti, secondary benefits are yoga siddhis. You practice only Ashtanga yoga, you may get some siddhis, but no Krishna Prema. You get Krishna Prema. All these yoga siddhis, they also come to you. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.